दरबा साहब, आपका राउंड है।
नमस्कार। So, I'm sure apart from Jignasa, I'm sure the introduction must have been discussed. We are not taking the verses today. Actually, Vibhuti, what is the, I thought, because I just went out and then came now and then I just joined. Sorry for the late joining. I may have missed some maybe interesting points being made by learned panelists and Jasabhi. Like from what I have understood from this chapter is that the word Vibhuti itself, so actually it has got in, as I keep saying that Sanskrit is such a rich language and then each syllable, each akshar ka, context and then the text ka meaning alag ho sakte hain. So while I was looking at it, actually any Vijnana or anything, when it is used in Sanskrit, it is विशेष रूप या विशिष्ट रूप से. So विभूति, भूति का मतलब भी, the being is another contextual being. भू का मतलब, one is of course the earth is also about the being, and विभूति is, विभू इति is another meaning. विभू का मतलब प्रभु भी हो सकता है, so विभू is a प्रभु. So विभू इति is विभूति. Visishta Bhuti, it is not a normal ordinary being, it is an extraordinary being. So the form which is being revealed as an introduction here in this chapter and the subsequent chapter of which is an empirical evidence of Vishwarupa Sandarsana Yoga as to prove. One is the address, of course in last chapters also Bhagavan has given a lot of coordinates, the location, the address, the biodata, the CV, the dossier, all that he has given. But unless we actually go in and meet up with the person, his prominence, however it is, the reputation which may be written in articles or dossiers is not enough. And for that also normal people whether they can understand. So that's why we need to understand the meaning, and that's why we say that bhu ka matlab even Shiva or the Paramatma bhi hota hai. That's why Swayambhu, that which appears by itself is also is called Swayambhu about the lingam. And then Vibhu Prabhu we said, and Shambhu, Sham Karoti iti Shankaraha, which is a peace. The person who can provide the eternal peace is also the being which can give us eternal peace is the Shambhu. So in that sense, Vibhu iti, so that's what he is trying to give. Who is the all-pervading, almighty Lord, who is omniscient and omnipotent Lord. That is the Visishta Bhuti, the extraordinary being, and then Vibhu iti. And finally, that is Adi as well as Anadi, he has mentioned in this chapter also, and every chapter also. He is the Adi and then he is Anadi, and he is the Laya also, he is the final. And what we wear as a Vibhuti, that ash is another symbolism of that which remains. When everything gets repudiated or burned down and then disappears, what remains is when everything, whatever we are, is visible as a Jagat, if we have to extrapolate, that which finally remains is the Vibhuti. So that is another, the sacred ash, that is another symbolism. So the Adi, Anadi, and then the Madhya, the Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, all pervading meaning can be drawn from the, of course, all 18 chapters are yogas only. That is the integration of the knowledge, Visesh knowledge. And now the Jignasu which is put forward is that when he has given such an life to us, and then why is we nikal jane ki kyun baat kar rahe hain? That is the, I think immediately I understood, which is being discussed. निकल जाने की नहीं है, because like I said in the previous episodes, man is born free but he is always in chains, is what Jean-Jacques Rousseau is supposed to have said. And manayeva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho. So that which is entangling, the world. And the purpose also we have discussed earlier, the purpose of the human life is an opportunity for us. Shriram, Adyam, Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. So Dharma Sadhana is that. And what is the Dharma? There are several Dharmas, Varnashrama Dharmas are there, and Purusharthas. Purushartha Prapti, achievement of the Purushartha. And Parama Purushartha is the moksha. And moksha is mukti. Mukti is liberation from the, and that is only the bliss. And Sat Chit Ananda is the address of the that Ananda, Brahma. And so to know that, to experience that Ananda, we must know the Brahma. And Brahma is nothing but Lord Krishna and then the Bhagavan, the Paramatma. And the Vibhuti, that which is, and it is also now proven in the latest Nobel laureates, those three people, what they have found out, all of us know that the universe is an illusion. Finally, they have concluded. And some millions of years ago only in Vedas also it is very clearly written, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, everywhere it is clearly written, Brahma Satyam Jaganmitya. And I don't know what they have recently found after 70 years of research and all, and I got a Nobel Prize for that. But anyway, fantastic. At least they have agreed to our kind of a thinking. So to know that it is a illusion and it is temporary, fleeting stage, to liberate from this is only possible because Jnana Devatu Kaivalyam. Only by knowing that knowledge. Knowledge is not this bookish knowledge or Google knowledge or some other knowledge. It is the Visesh knowledge which is the Vijnana. That Vijnana is, that is Brahman, Brahma with Brahma. With is the knowledge. Brahma with Brahma Bhavati. So in that sense it is taking off from the entanglements. There is another book, fantastic book on quantum mechanics and physics is Entanglement. I think that's worth reading that book. In that also very clearly written. And now if we can see that, so here he is saying, he started the chapter by saying Bhuya Eva. And again with Bhu is another word he is saying. Bhuya ka matlab hota hai ki Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyam Apadama Bhartaram. So again repeatedly let me. And why does the Lord have to tell repeatedly? Is because in the second shloka is given. I think next week we can deliberate on the actual semantics and the meanings of it. But generally he's saying that it's not a very easy subject. You know, even normal people can never understand. I am telling you because you are such a dear person to me and you are also a Shraddhalu and a Jignasu. You are asking a very interesting questions in order to know me and then my knowledge and the supreme consciousness, and hence I am telling you, and repeatedly I am telling you, because even if rishis and munis and all these people also they don't understand. That's what he says. But because you are showing jignasu drishti, say I am explaining to you repeatedly bhuya eva. And another reason is hita kamyaya, he says. It is for the welfare of you and then and through you to the humanity. Because the whole purpose of the Bhagavad Gita, as it appears, whether it happened for 700 shlokas were recited and given meaning to Arjuna for 5 days or 2 hours or 1 hour or 2 minutes, he told, we don't know the time frame. And their time frame is different from our time frame. But the fact of the matter is that Upadesha has happened for a Jignasu kind of a fellow who is asking all sorts of doubts in order to know and then also to realize. And hence he has given. So in that sense, if we understand, it is not about nikalne ka nahi hai, but in order to realize and then make it an extremely happy life in a material plane and a spiritual life to obtain that bliss, that Brahmananda Anubhava. That's what you experience. That is only possible by knowing the real form of the Bhagavan and also the difference between the ekatva behind the bhinnatva, the simple singular principle behind the multitudinal manifestations of the Lord. And hence it is a requirement to repeatedly saying, I think that's why he says bhuya eva pravakshami, and also hitakamyaya is our saying. And this is how I think it can be. He said name viduhu suragana and maharshaya also, he said in the second shloka. So even the Devi Devatas and then the Maharshis also are not able to understand even after repeated tapas and then telling and so much of jnana. And you are a normal human being, and through him he is addressing the normal human beings also. It is by realizing this, by focusing it, by devoting yourself, because he has given manmana bhava madbhakto, and he is also said sutre manigana iva mattah parataram nasti. He said in 7/7 in 7th chapter. And now also he is saying it is all reinforcement. It cannot be taken as a repetition, and that's how. And urja is energy. Tajyad vibhutimat sarvam srimad urjitam eva, he says towards the end. that is the energy form. Even as a scientific mind, if we think that it is an energy form, in order to understand that energy form, which is manifesting in different appliances, once we know the fundamental principle and the causal principle behind that which is all moving, that knowledge will liberate us from all sorts of sensory bindings that we create ourselves because of our ego. I think that's how it can be probably given as a not a sum up but as an introduction to the
Right.
chapter is what I thought. Maybe
बिल्कुल
if
ठीक।
there is time.
पहले पहले दरबार साहब से ले लेते हैं, फिर झा साहब से कंक्लूड करा लेंगे। आप इंटरजेक्शन चाहते हैं जी?
Okay. Yeah. One is of course there is a saying in our dharma is that shatam vidhaya snanamacharet. That is there. Second thing is agar if there is and it is so relevant that we are on Vibhuti Yoga and we talked about sacred ash and Vibhuti. For some strange reasons because of the वातावरण की परिस्थितियों की प्रभाव से या आप जर्नी कर रहे होंगे at that particular time, for some reason if you are not able to perform your daily duties, there is something called Vibhuti Snana. So you apply that sacred ash with Trayayusham Jamadagnehe Kasyapasya Trayayusham, like that there are some mantras and shlokas are also there. And in a particular that Tripundra and then where all which are the 5 places that you have to apply. यही भी ये भी स्नान से बराबर ओ पवित्र अपवित्र पवित्रोवा, like that there is another mantra, and with these kind of things with विभूति also स्नान करने से ये स्नान का बराबर हो जाता है और वो शुद्धि हो जाती है. स्नान इज नो इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ शौच, because the satyam, ahimsa, saucha, tapas, these are all part of the yama niyama, the achara and then the dharmas, fundamental principles. And hence that shaucha is also extremely important. And the vibhuti also, we are on vibhuti yoga introduction. So and you are also for some strange reason you are talking about some snan. कुछ ज्यादा ही बात हो गया है वो स्नान के बारे में anyway. But let us bathe in the let us try to learn to bathe in the glory of the Lord. भगवान की विभूति में हम स्नान करेंगे और अमृत पान भी करेंगे going forward. Thank you.
Right. शरीर को धोना